Leads from second, first pitch. He does. He swings and misses right over a cutter. 0-1. Nimmo immediately stepped out of the batter's box. Couldn't see his face from here to see if he showed any discomfort. But he took a hard swing, not holding anything back. And the count 0-1. And you got to think that Carlos Mendoza is really holding his breath here. 0-1 the count. And again, so are the fans. McNeil leads from second. Minter with an 0-1 pitch. It's taken low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Marte on deck, and then Lindor against the lefty Minter. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Braves. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Mets, making a bid here in the bottom of the 9th inning with McNeil at second, 1 out. 1-1 to Nimmo. Minter deals. Outside, he started his hands but did not go as they looked to third. James Hoy, the umpire there, says ball 2. Well, Nimmo made a statement when he went after that first pitch as hard as he did. He's not holding anything back. 2-1 the count. Marte waiting on deck. The outfield straight away. Minter sets, wheels to second without making a throw. Not that you would necessarily expect McNeil to run here. So it remains 2-1 to Nimmo, waiting for Minter in the batter's box. Now Minter comes set. McNeil a short lead from second. He's running. The pitch swung on, hit foul on the ground up the first base line. He got a good jump, but Nimmo went after it, fouled it off, in the count 2-2.
You heard the fans kind of groaning, oh no, because if that ball was not made contact with, it was just a pitch that got to the catcher. I think the fans thought McNeil might have been safe at third, and the Mets would have had a runner at third with 1 out.
Yeah, the Braves would have had to move their infield in. Now it's 2-2 to Nimmo. McNeil again measures his lead from second. This time the shortstop Arcia a little bit closer in behind the runner. Wants to let him know he's there. McNeil will keep track as best he can of how close that shortstop is so he can take as big a lead as possible. 2-2. Minter sets. Here's the pitch. Little bit low with a fastball. Cutter from Minter missed, and it's 3-2. So it doesn't matter what kind of shape Brandon's in. He's having a Brandon Nimmo at bat. Running the count full. Short has dropped back at third, but still about halfway. 3-2 to Nimmo, and another wheel to second. So that's 2 disengagements here by Minter against the runner at second, McNeil. Those count, even to second base. So 3-2 to Nimmo. Short lead for McNeil. Now stretching, bouncing around a bit. The payoff pitch. Swing and a drive. Well hit right center. Back goes Harris onto the track. It's gone. Unbelievable. Brandon Nimmo, who was not supposed to even swing a bat today, has won the game for the Mets. A 2-run homer at the bottom of the 9th inning. They have defeated the Braves 4-3. Nimmo pounces on home plate. The Mets pounce on Nimmo, trying to be respectful and protective of his sore side, but you never know it. A game-winning homer by Brandon Nimmo. Put it in the books. What a win for the New York Mets. They have defeated the Braves here in the bottom of the 9th inning with 2 runs off of A.J. Minter. Nimmo firing the crowd up. They're plenty fired up anyway. Francisco Lindor actually picks Nimmo a foot or 2 off the ground. He's hugged by Harrison Bader and embraced by every one of these Met fans here at Citi Field. I'll tell you what, this is going to go down as one of the more memorable games, I'm sure, in Brandon Nimmo's life. He just got a big hug and a huge smile from Carlos Mendoza. It's not overstating the facts to report, and that's all we can do, is report what they tell us before the game, including Nimmo, including Carlos Mendoza. And they figured it'd be a couple of days for Nimmo. And you knew from talking to Brandon, he wanted to play his way, or at least talk his way into the lineup tonight. He was not in the starting lineup, but he did come on as a pinch runner, later stayed in for defense. His spot came up, and he hits the game-winning home run against a lefty, no less, in A.J. Minter. And Brandon Nimmo was standing by to talk about it with a chuckling Pat McCarthy.
All right, Howie, thank you very much. Well, Brandon, I mean, just what a moment. And we were just watching it on the replay right now. What's going through your mind?
I was begging it to go out of the park. I knew I'd clipped it, but
he's wet.
Man, that feels good. I clipped it, and I knew I hit it okay, but you never know in this park, And so I spun it the right way, and I was just begging it for it to go out, because I've hit a lot of good balls here, and they've fallen short. And so just was begging.
Well, what'd you have to do just to get ready for that at-bat?
Well, there's a lot of pre-work. We had to test the oblique and the intercostal to just make sure that it was okay to go. And then after that, trying to stay warm throughout the game on a cold night. And I've just been trying to be ready for every at-bat and in every position I might come in the game. And so just trying to stay ready, and we were able to do that, and I was able to have a really cool moment there.
Yeah, I mean, did you feel anything in the side on that swing?
No, it was good. It was good. It feels great right now. A lot of adrenaline going right now, and plan to be in the lineup tomorrow. But there's just so much uncertainty that happens, in baseball, and you have to be able to roll with it and be adjustable, and that was definitely true all today.
Pretty cool moment on Mother's Day as well, huh?
Yeah, so happy. I hope my mom was able to watch that. I know I wasn't starting, so they might not have, but it'll be cool to watch on replay. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You girls make the world go around.
Well, Brandon, congratulations. Enjoy it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, Howie, back up to you.
All right, thanks, Pat. Well, maybe she was listening, We got ways to make sure she hears what it sounded like when her son delivered the game-winning homer on a night when he quoted his former teammate Max Scherzer, telling us before the game, "I'd rather tame a lion than push a donkey."